Oh, hi! This week we're gonna try lino block cutting. Fuck, I'm so sick. Gotta get through. It's gonna be fine. I filmed some of the clips I'm gonna show you a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Fingers crossed I don't completely fuck all this up. For once, I actually did the project before I'm filming this part. I bought myself a speedball block printing kit. It's not sponsored by any means. Why anyone would sponsor some of the shit I do on this channel would be beyond me. Fuck it, I don't need to take it out and show you. I filmed those parts already. Okay, so let's dig into the box. This is all the stuff they send you. I don't know that I'm gonna say this part in order because I'm not watching the clip right now and I probably should have edited this differently. It comes with a multitude of paint colors. There's a blue and a yellow and a red and a black and then some other tube of something I don't quite understand yet. I do have to say, I thought it was just gonna be like acrylic paint feeling, but it's very sticky. It came with a softer pink cutting block. I haven't gotten into that one yet. Hold the phone. Pause whatever else is happening right now. Am I able to cut into this? Okay, so listen, you love how I'm looking at this now that I'm all done the project. Diagram on the side has the design in the thing. I didn't realize that's what it was for. I thought it was, you'll see the footage. I thought it was for like placing stuff on top of. Interesting. Okay. Gonna keep that in mind. That does make it a little more worth the money you're spending because you're getting 2 pieces of usable material. Okay, back to whatever I'm doing in the other footage. This is definitely just like a unboxing and first look at the equipment for this. Not so much a beginner's guide as a beginner's blind attempt. So there's also this tray, which took me a little while to figure out, but then I don't know, did the tiniest bit of research and realized that it's for holding the block in place so you don't stab into your wall or something. Then I drew out a little Deathly Hallows symbol. That seemed like a pretty basic, small thing I could do to kind of test things out. Nothing too intricate going on. Real basic shapes. And then I got to cutting and it was so much fun to do this part. I only ended up using one of the blades, even though there's like 5 or 6 with this kit. So I am looking forward to working on a bigger scale one where I get to play around with the heads a little more. Also, real quick, can we just talk about this noise? I like it. Also, it's such a good shape grip. I'm very into this handle because there's lots of ways you can hold it. I really enjoyed it. It seems like pretty cheap plastic and I was wary at first. It's such a good shape. So then I got to the painting part. Don't know if I just wasn't doing the roller part right. I think a lot of these things have names that I don't know. One thing I didn't want to fuck with on my first project was lettering because you have to do everything backwards so that when it prints, it's showing the right way. And I knew I would fuck that up because I do that with letter stamping all the time. Which, no, that doesn't even make any fucking sense because when you're stamping, you're looking at it the correct way it's gonna come out. So ignore whatever I just said. That is nonsense. I thought of that because I accidentally stamped some letters backwards, but that's just because I was holding it backwards. Not related to what we're talking about here. I think I obviously need to practice more, but it went okay. I'm not mad at how these came out. This is just like a test Bristol paper. Not only did I not do a good job applying the ink to the block, but I didn't do a good job placing the block down on a couple of these because I definitely smudged it. I've heard that if you put the block down first and then place the paper over that and then rub over the surface with a spoon, and yeah, you can transfer things that way, so maybe it'll help with the shifting problem I was having. And yeah, I'm really pumped about having the supplies for this now, and it's gonna definitely keep pushing me in the direction of doing like artwork. For some reason I have a hard time thinking of my sewing stuff as art. When I'm seeing a really beautifully knit sweater somebody made, I think of that as like, oh, they're like an artist, but I don't think of myself that way. That's self-esteem issues coming to the surface. So getting into more traditional 2-dimensional artwork has been really scary for me and I'm still not good at it. And obviously this is like a whole new thing to me, this particular medium. All of it, all of the drawing, painting type stuff is very foreign to me, but I'm having a lot of fun playing around with it. So yeah, I'm actually filming this bit right now. It is 8:30 in the morning on Wednesday. I'm hoping I throw this video together. Not throw it together. I mean, I'm going to work on it with as much care as I do my other videos. But also, forgive me if things go awry because I am very sick. But I have to push through because I got too much shit to do because I'm doing a Harry Potter art market this weekend, March 16th, 2019, from noon to 5 p.m. My table is going to be on the 5th floor of mill number 5 in Lowell, Massachusetts. It is called Diagonally, which is very clever of them. Subtitle is A Very Magical Marketplace, which, yeah, it's cute. They can't directly refer to it as a Harry Potter market because trademarks and shit, but you know what they mean. So, as shown here, working on a bunch of Harry Potter specific stuff. I have so many wands right here. I mean, fingers crossed these all sell in person, and I'm not done painting them yet. But even just seeing like the bundle of them together with the base coat of paint on them, is making me so happy. There's some extra weird shapes in here. I'm doing a video on them, so don't fret. These are easily the best wands I've ever made, and I'm really pumped about it. And I have, yeah, some other new items that I probably won't be selling anywhere else. So if you're around the Lowell, Massachusetts area, come hang out. And then if you're seeing this late or can't make it to Lowell this weekend but are in the southern New Hampshire, northern Massachusetts area, or whatever part of New England, March 23rd, it's a Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. I think the vendor market is only open till 5 p.m. actually. I will be at the Queen City Kamikaze convention in Manchester, New Hampshire. It's at Memorial High School. My alma mater, you can't call it that if it's high school, right? What I'm trying to say is it's where I went to high school, and it's very funny to me that like my old social studies teacher is running it because he's just the biggest nerd in the world and I love it. And it's just the most delightful thing that they're putting on an event like this. It's going to be super fun. They have video games. You can free play all day. It's only $10 to get in, and there'll be school clubs selling food during the day. They usually have a giant cart where they just like get heaps of ramen out of it and serve it to you in a bowl, and that's probably going to be what I'm eating that day because now that I'm a week away from being 30, I feel like I'm eating more top ramen than I ever have in my life. I also, didn't go to college, so I really missed like the prime time to be eating that on a every other day basis. Ooh, that's kind of like a soup, right? That counts if I eat that later today. Oh, and yeah, I know I keep rambling about these in-person events. I know not everyone is from the Northeast US region, so if you can't make it and you want some stuff, ooh, my shipping is set to US only in my Etsy shop, but if you're out of the country, especially Canada, like it's a lot easier to send to Canada from here than other countries. But like if there's something you want in my Etsy shop and it's not available for out of country shipping, send me a message and I will do the research to figure out that particular thing to send out. It's so much work to figure that out per item. Maybe that's just me being lazy, but yeah, don't hesitate to ask questions about that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, I already packed them all up. Shit. Oh, I'll post a picture of the patches I made. They're finally available. I mean, I'm making them to order. I'm making it sound like I had to have them shipped in somewhere, like I'm making them all by hand. But I finally made the first batch of the dog fart cat barf patches, and I love them very much. So the first orders of that is going out. I'm really excited about them. They're so stupid, but so wonderful. Oh, and one of my friends asked me to make her a custom flannel with a design on it. So yeah, there's plenty of like customizable options with this fucking design I did for some reason. So yeah, Allison, I hope you like your flannel. I did send the very first patch I made to one of my Mail Time Perk patrons just because it felt very special, like, oh, it was the first one. So if you want little prints like this or, the occasional patch or whatever, feel free to check out my Patreon. That just seems really fun. I love sending mail out. It gives me an excuse to do that. And who doesn't love receiving mail? Yeah, a link to my Patreon, link to my Etsy shop, all that shit, and the event pages and everything will be in the description. I know I've thrown a lot at you. If you want your own patches, here's my email that you can PayPal me at. It's $5 for the little ones or $7 for a big back patch size. Or you can mail a check to my P.O. box. Here is the address. Also, my 30th birthday is in a week. So if you feel like sending a card or like you have a favorite sticker collection that you never get to use and you just want to stick it on an envelope and send it to someone, yeah, P.O. Box is a great place to put that. And then I planned to send little art print things back to people that have sent me mail. We'll make it a whole little community with the P.O. box. We'll be pen pals. Holy shit, I've said goodbye so many times, so I'm gonna go. Oh, I also really need to stop talking because, well, I talk too much, but also my throat. Oh God, my throat. Ooh, and my tummy. My tummy is mad. My head feels so fucked up that I didn't even notice how hungry I was. Cool. I am absolutely having top ramen for lunch then.